Other big thing, Brad, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, they're finally going to fight. We have a set date, May 2nd. We'll get them to go at each other. And I think this is kind of one of those 5 years too late type of things, 6 years too late type of things.
I don't even know. I've been so lost in the, hey, they're going to fight. Hey, they're not going to fight. Hey, one's crying. Hey, one doesn't want a blood test. Hey, one's...
Give me more money.
Yeah, one wants more money. I don't know where it's going to be. Blah, 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 blah.
We finally have a date. We finally have contracts signed, and there's going to be a fight.
There's like a point in time where there's a lot of hype because something doesn't happen. But has this gone on too long to where it's like, who cares?
I'm probably not going to watch.
Okay, you're an idiot.
No, I'm not a boxing fan. I don't have any context.
You don't need
I've
to
never
be a boxing fan.
No, but like, what am I going to get out of it?
You need to be a human.
But I don't appreciate the sport of boxing like some people do. I don't have any context. I don't watch it before. I'm not going to watch it after. The sport's dying. This isn't going to fix the sport. There's other stuff going on.
Well, it's not going to fix the sport. I don't think anybody's saying that.
It's pay-per-view. I'm not paying to watch this. I'm not going out to a bar to make sure I have to watch this on that day.
You're ridiculous.
I don't know what I'm going to be doing on May 2nd. For me to commit to a fight when I have no interest in it.
I'll tell you. Here are the options. Considering we spend most of our time watching sporting events, here are the options.
Sure.
Yankees, Red Sox are on that date.
Ooh,
the
that
NHL and NBA playoff. No, we're not watching Yankees, Red Sox.
I know, I'm kidding.
The NHL and NBA Red Sox. Put your fist down, Matt. Those two playoffs are going to be going on, and then the Kentucky Derby. Would you rather watch the Kentucky Derby? If you say yes, I will leave.
No, I won't watch the Kentucky Derby. But I would rather watch the NBA or NHL playoffs. NHL playoffs are great. And the NBA playoffs have got a great matchup. I'm just not a boxing fan. And you're like, well, you don't have to be a boxing fan to appreciate it.
Look, you need to be a fan of like America. Like you need to be an American citizen. You need to be alive.
It doesn't do anything for me.
There's going to be more money in this event than probably any other event in history.
I don't. What's American about this matchup?
I don't think there's anything American. I'm just saying if you live in America and you've been waiting 5 years for this fight,
they're past their prime.
I don't care if they're past their prime.
This is even if they were in their prime. I was never like absorbed in this Pacquiao Mayweather stuff.
I was never been either. I didn't even know it was still going on.
So, but you're in love with. You're gonna watch it. Is essentially what you're saying. Because I'm saying I won't. You would
like you as a sports fan cannot sit here and tell me, I'm just gonna miss this moment in history. I mean, we'll probably end up talking about it in the show, but you know what? I won't talk about it. I'll just miss the moment in history. I don't really care. I'm not a boxing fan.
Why is a sports fan automatically a boxing fan?
You're not, but I'm just saying you can't just automatically just say I'm gonna miss this moment in history. It could go down as the greatest fight of all time. At least it'll be the most hype fight of all time.
Oh, well, I can't miss hype. When you bill it that way.
I'm just saying, you're a sports fan. It is a sport, and it's going to be the biggest sporting event of the year outside of the Super Bowl, and you're just going to wash it away.
NASCAR's a sport, and you didn't watch
Shut up.
Daytona 500.
Not American.
There's
Daytona 500. Okay.
It's the Super Bowl of the South, some say.
Okay, Adam, just for everybody to be clear here, Adam came into the show today hyping up the Daytona 500, that thing ended on a caution. And if you don't watch NASCAR, they drifted at 25 miles an hour into the finish, basically.
No. They were going into turn 4 when they threw the caution. Joey Logano was going to win it either way. It kind of sucked, but
well, can I say that this fight is probably not going to have a knockout, right? That's the style that both these boxers are.
Good. I want to watch 3 hours of those two duke it out.
Oh my God, just little jabs back and forth, and then we get a huge controversy at the end.
You're not going to go to Buffalo Wild. You're not going to go to any bar and cheer on and just live the moment.
No, probably not.
You don't like exciting moments?
I'm not making promises that I won't, but I just don't see myself right now on
Would you rather watch Hawks Wizards in the playoffs?
That could be a nice matchup. John Wall, one of the better point guards in the NBA. Got a really fun Hawks team, space the floor. Al Horford, little pick and pop.
Would you rather watch Montreal and Tampa Bay in the playoffs?
You got a great offense against a great goalie.
You are ridiculous.
Listen, if there's a dud, if there's really nothing on that night, if you don't have...
I just listed everything that'll be on that day.
No, I'm not going to watch regular season baseball that's Yankees, Red Sox. Maybe there'll be a Tigers game. Maybe I'll watch the Tigers that night. There's a lot going on. Boxing is not on my radar.
Okay,
of all the things going on,
tweet in using the hashtag ChipChat or call 989-774-3691. I mean,
Jim,
you are a sports fan.
Not a boxing fan.
I don't care if you're not a boxing fan. I'm not a hockey fan, but guess what? I'm going to watch the Stanley Cup playoffs because it's a moment in history, and it's hard to miss, right?
If I didn't appreciate hockey, I wouldn't watch the Stanley Cup finals. It would be a waste of my time, wouldn't it? I mean, it happens every year. If I didn't like hockey, and we have people who don't watch hockey, A lot of
I don't watch
basketball.
hockey.
A lot of basketball fans are anti-hockey.
Well, a lot of hockey fans are anti everything else.
Fine, but there are a lot of people that don't watch Stanley Cup Finals. Now, this is going to get great ratings. I realize I'm in the minority. You're going to watch it. Adam, are you going to watch this?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm
You're an idiot
a
if you
fan
don't.
of the public, like the public perception. Like if there's a lot of people watching something, I think you
Then
should
you
watch
have
it.
to watch it,
so
right?
you can talk about it. Like we are talk show hosts, and you can't talk about something unless you see it.
Well, Brad, you're not going to be able to talk about the Tigers that next day.
You are just ridiculous.
You can only pick and choose so much.
Okay, Tyler tweets in using the hashtag ChipChat. I'm not a boxing fan either, but these two are the best boxers of our generation. I'm going to watch.
I think this generation's boxing is actually
Not
moving.
real.
What if LeBron and Kobe boxed?
I might be more apt to watch that.
Why? It's boxing. You hate boxing.
No, I'm joking. I wouldn't watch it either.
Okay, here's Jen using the hashtag ChipChat. She's on your side. She said things more entertaining than the boxing match. Curling, Indy 500, and
Racing.
everything. That's
What?
just ridiculous.
I don't
Curling
watch-
is exciting because it's only once every 4 years.
Well, this is once every never, right? Because it's the matchup of a lifetime.
Correct. I'm glad you said it. Can we get that in a bump and just play it over and over?
Yeah, me saying it in a very this is the matchup.
No, you
of a
said it way
lifetime.
more exciting than that. I
The
don't want you to tone
matchup
it
of a
down now.
lifetime.
We're going to get that first time you said it.
Listen, maybe like I don't appreciate like hockey fighting. I know I'm in the minority on that. I don't appreciate boxing.
You don't appreciate hockey fighting.
No, I made a joke the other night when the Red Wings had a fight. I was like, wow, really happy we got two fights.
It's the only reason why people watch hockey most of the time.
I like goals, really nice plays, crisp passing, awesome
passing.
Awesome saves.
awesome saves. You know, hockey. Not two guys punching mercilessly till one falls down. Well, glad we got that out of the way.
You are a communist, I swear.
Well, like, what, seriously, boxing doesn't do it for me. Is it okay if I say that? And it's okay if I
It doesn't do it for me either, but I'm just saying the moment in history, like you have to be able to watch.
I mean, I'm sure if it's cool,
You're
it'll
a
get
talk show
replayed
host.
somewhere.
Right, and it will be played on SportsCenter, as Ryan says, using the hashtag ChipChat. I agree with Jim. Can just watch SportsCenter for the highlights. Much rather watch NBA and NHL playoffs.
Smart. See, Brad, I think you're right, but I think the portion of our audience that's tweeting in just happens to not be boxing fans. There are going to be people, like you said, that aren't boxing fans, though, that will watch
I've never
this.
watched a single botching botching. Is it botched? Is it boxing? I've
It's
never
gonna
watched
be a botched
single
match.
I've never watched a single match in my life, but I'm going to watch that one.
You're going to watch it. We got a couple producers in here that don't have
because
microphones.
millions of people. I guarantee that'll be just as highly. It'll be the second highest rated thing all year, besides the Super Bowl, and that's pay-per-view.
Keith, you don't have a mic. Are you going to watch this? Just nod your head. Are you watching it? Keith's going to watch it. Matt, are you going to watch it?
Oh yeah, he's a Red
He's gonna
Sox
watch the
fan.
Red Sox
He's gonna watch the
Yankees.
Yankees Red Sox when they play 25 times a year. He's gonna have to
we're
watch that one
split.
matchup.
We're split in
The
this room.
6.5 hour game.
We're
Yeah,
split
He's
in
gonna
the
watch
room.
a 6.5 hour baseball game.
Hey, they're working on pace of play, Brad. It's probably only going to be 4.5.